Overfishing in Canada by me. What is overfishing? Overfishing is when fish are removed from the water faster than they can reproduce. It happens when fish populations are unable to recover due to increased demand for fish. It's like taking candy out of a jar without putting any back in. If you keep taking out more and more, eventually there won't be any left. The fishing industry in Canada. Fishing is part of the primary industry in Canada. Canada is one of the largest exporters of seafood in the world. In the fishing industry, there are more than 50,000 jobs. 76% of the fish caught are from the East Coast fishery. West Coast fishery equals 21.2% of the fish caught. 3.2% of fish caught are from the freshwater fishery. Then this map shows where Canada is allowed to fish. What are the methods of fishing? Inshore fishing occurs within 16 to 25 kilometers close to the shore. 10% of the overall catch is caught by fishermen, making up 85% of the workforce in this sector. For inshore fishing, smaller boats up to 20 meters in length are commonly equipped with fixed gear like lobster traps. The fishing season is mostly during the warmer months and the crew size is small. Only day trips are allowed. Onshore fishing occurs up to 370 kilometers offshore along the borders of the continental shelf. 90% of the entire catch is accounted for by the fishing industry, whereas 15% of the working force works in this sector. Offshore fishing is done with bigger boats, often 15 meters or longer, that are equipped with mobile fish nets. Boats and equipment are owned by major businesses, and many people work for large fishing companies. There is a huge crew of 12 to 16 people, and the fishing is available year round in all kinds of weather. Fishing trips can last up to 2 weeks, and they are taken and processed at a huge fishing industry. They can be partially processed on board. What causes overfishing? High level of demand and supply. Fishers speed up to meet the rising demand for seafood globally, but this often results in overfishing and challenges in the seafood supply chain. Technological developments in fishery. Fishermen can collect fish faster and in greater quantities with the use of tools like large-scale trawlers, but these tools can lead to overfishing as they are getting more fish out. Lack of data and scientific knowledge. Accurately determining the health of fish and stocks can be difficult because of the lack of appropriate data on fish numbers and their ability to reproduce. Insufficient scientific knowledge and comprehension of ecosystem dynamics can result in conservative or incorrect estimates, which might allow overfishing to continue undiscovered until it possesses a real serious threat or a real threat. Solutions. What are the solutions to overfishing? More marine protected areas are being created in Canada. These are marine zones where fishing is either banned completely or severely restricted. Fish stocks have a safe place to recover because of these marine protected areas. The government works together with fishermen to create and use fishing methods and equipment that maximize target fish capture while minimizing bycatch, which is unwanted marine life catch in fishing gear. By doing this, fishing population and the ocean's general ecosystem are protected. Based on scientific research of fish populations, Canada creates limits. By doing this, it become possible for fish stocks to redevelop themselves. Who are the stakeholders and how are they impacted? The government. Economically, overfishing can cause fishing stocks to decrease, which can be harmful to commercial fishing and related businesses. Jobs and income loss may come from this. Environmentally, overfishing has a potential to harm marine ecosystem, which may have a negative impact on other species and their habitats, which could cost a lot to fix. Harvesters. There are fewer fish to capture when there are less fish in the water. Harvesters might catch less fish and less money as a result of this. Processors When there is less fish caught, processors have less material to work with. This may result in decreased production and profits, and the company might kick out some workers as they need fewer employees. Customers. The price would be higher for customers because all the other stakeholders don't have enough fish, leading to a higher price. This is my works cited, and thank you for listening to my presentation.